It's called a wolf pack, dozens of cops who prowl the streets looking for lawbreakers, especially drunk drivers.
Make them touch.
On a recent night, we joined the pack. They stopped, tested, and arrested people believed to be under the influence. But guess what?
But we are seeing fewer DUI arrests, yes.
That's right. Lieutenant Bob Stevens thought it was a fluke, but started seeing a trend 2 years ago.
That is when I went to other agencies and asked them if they noticed if there was a decline in their DUI stats. And they also stated yes.
In Orange County, there were nearly 700 DUI arrests in 2014. Last year, less than 300, a drop of 57%. Statewide, alcohol-related crashes are down 8%, and fatalities in those crashes down 26%. Why? Police say rideshare like Uber and Lyft have less people drinking and driving. Bill Gorgal is an Uber driver. People choosing rideshare over drinking and driving, is it saving lives?
I would think, yeah. For a $4 or $5 Uber ride, it's worth it. It's really worth it.
Most people would celebrate an apparent decline in drunk driving arrests, but it's having a dramatic effect on a local court program that gives first-time offenders a second chance. First-time offenders in Orange and Osceola counties can opt for a diversion program, agree to attend victim impact classes, do community service, and pay a donation of between $500 and $1,000 to one of 7 local nonprofit agencies. In 2015, those donations generated more than $460,000. Last year, about $248,000, down 47%.
This community is very lucky to have the VSC.
Rachel Sines was raped and robbed and later recovered with the help of the Victim Service Center. Its programs, a crisis hotline, forensic exams, counseling, has taken the biggest financial hit from the decline in DUI donations, even laying off a staff member this year.
Without them, there would not be a chance for victims to go on that path of healing as quickly as I did.
They may struggle to make up the shortfall, but they're not complaining.
Fewer drunk drivers that are on the road, the fewer people that are victimized, the fewer people that come through my doors. That is a wonderful place for us to be.
The Florida Safety Council, which uses the donations to fund programs for low-income senior and disabled clients, saw a drop of nearly $10,000 last year.
We don't have any other source of donation that's anywhere near substantially the same.
It's a dilemma nonprofits will continue to wrestle with as people who drink make different choices about how they get home. Greg Fox, WESH 2 News.